Welcome to this explainer. Imagine if your company managed its entire finances using an abacus and paper ledgers. You'd think they were completely crazy, right? Yet, when it comes to literally one of the most vital areas of human resources, compensation and benefits, a ton of organizations are actually still stuck in the dark ages. Today, we're going to unpack how artificial intelligence is stepping in to rescue this deeply sensitive space. For the longest time, figuring out pay and perks has just been fraught with headaches, manual errors, and endless friction. But we are right in the middle of a massive paradigm shift, one that's fundamentally transforming how organizations value and retain their most important asset, their people.
Take a second and think about your own workplace experiences. When you look at your compensation, your annual reviews, or your benefits package, does it feel like a static, routine administrative task, something that just kind of happens to you once a year? Or does it feel like a dynamic, strategic project tailored to your actual performance and the real-time reality of the market? Well, if we're being honest, for most of us historically, it's definitely been the former.
Section 1. The traditional HR problem.
Okay, so traditionally, compensation reviews and benefits design have been highly manual and honestly, pretty flawed. Because humans are doing the calculating and evaluating in a vacuum, these old processes are inherently reactive, meaning problems are only ever addressed after someone complains, or worse, after your absolute star employee quits. But when AI steps into the picture, that entire paradigm shifts. Suddenly, these processes become predictive, entirely data-driven, and perfectly aligned with the broader goals of the organization. It's basically a complete structural overhaul from the ground up.
Section 2. AI, the project manager.
So how exactly do we bridge the gap between that flawed manual past and this optimized future? What's really fascinating here is how the source material defines AI's role. We aren't just talking about a giant calculator or some simple data scraper. It specifically positions AI as a strategic project manager. Think of it as a comprehensive framework where artificial intelligence actually orchestrates the entire compensation and benefits ecosystem. It literally turns a messy collection of spreadsheets and individual manager blind spots into a structured, transparent, and completely equitable initiative.
The absolutely crucial takeaway here is that compensation is no longer a static administrative task. By putting AI in the driver's seat as the project manager, pay and benefits become a dynamic project. It continuously runs, it continuously adjusts, and it continuously steers your compensation to align with both market forces and your individual needs as an employee.
Section 3. 6 transformative AI applications.
Let's see how this plays out in practical terms. AI acts as a project manager through 6 distinct superpowers: benchmarking, predictive payroll, benefits optimization, incentive design, fraud detection, and retention modeling. Each of these applications attacks a very specific vulnerability in traditional HR systems. So let's break these down to understand exactly how they deliver real-world results.
First up, let's look at compensation benchmarking. In the past, companies had to rely on these outdated yearly salary surveys. Not anymore. Now, AI compares a company's internal pay structures against market data in real time. The direct outcome? Guaranteed fairness and competitiveness. If the market shifts, the system knows immediately. Next, we have predictive payroll. Now, we all know payroll errors are massive trust breakers, right? AI acts as this early warning safeguard, forecasting anomalies and catching errors long before payday. It ensures that when your check arrives, the numbers are flawless, which directly safeguards your trust.
Beyond just payroll, AI optimizes your benefits. By actively analyzing actual usage patterns, the system ditches the generic, one-size-fits-all approach and instead recommends tailored packages. This is a real win-win. It increases your satisfaction while simultaneously reducing unnecessary costs for things people aren't even using. Similarly, with incentive design, algorithms take the guesswork entirely out of motivation. AI can actually simulate different reward structures to pinpoint exactly which models will best drive performance for different teams. Finally, AI serves as an essential protector through fraud detection. By constantly monitoring transactions, it instantly flags any irregularities, protecting the financial integrity of the whole company. But perhaps its most strategic advantage is predictive retention modeling. This is where AI links compensation adjustments directly to attrition risks. This means HR leaders get early warnings about top talent who might be a flight risk because of pay dissatisfaction. It allows them to proactively step in, adjust compensation, and retain those key individuals before they actually walk out the door.
Section 4. Building trust and retention.
Let's step back from the algorithms for a moment and bring all of this technology back to the human element. Because at the end of the day, that's why this truly matters. This technology creates a powerful chain reaction for company culture. Step 1, it begins with ensuring undeniable equity and pinpoint accuracy. Because the data is objective, inherent blind spots are just removed. That naturally flows into Step 2, achieving perfect strategic alignment, where the workforce's rewards are synchronized seamlessly with the organization's goals. And when employees consistently feel fairly compensated and aligned with the company's mission, that culminates in Step 3, fostering deep, resilient organizational trust.
This concluding thought directly from the source material perfectly summarizes the stakes here. AI delivers measurable impact on motivation, retention, and organizational trust. The ultimate goal of AI in HR isn't just about efficiency, It isn't just about saving HR reps some paperwork. It is about fundamentally transforming your experience at work. When AI manages compensation as a dynamic project, it delivers a highly measurable impact on how motivated you are, how long you choose to stay, and how much you trust the organization you work for. It basically turns a traditional liability into a profound strategic asset.
As we wrap up this explainer, I want to leave you with one final question. Is your organization ready to adapt to this equitable, AI-driven future? The transition from manual, reactive HR to a predictive, data-driven system isn't just some fleeting trend. It is an organizational imperative. Think about how your own workplace is evolving. Are they clinging to static administrative tasks? Or are they ready to leverage AI to ensure fairness, protect top talent, and build unshakable trust? It's absolutely a question every leader and every employee needs to be asking as we look toward the future of work.